Hey there, it's Ryan from Carbon Web. Today I'll be going over the column manipulation integrations in the CarbonToolbelt. I'm going to start off on a new board here. For this set of integrations, I recommend having a connected column set up with a mirror status or a mirror column. It doesn't matter what you're mirroring in. I am mirroring in a status from another board. So from here we can go up and click integrate. And we can search column manipulation. And from my end, you're going to see multiple apps because I'm in developer mode. From your end, you're only going to see one app, so you do not have to worry about this. So the first integration we're going to start with is when an item is created, remove copy and forward from the name. So here we can choose either copy, forward, or reply, or we could do both, copy and forward and reply. I'm going to do both. So what this integration does is, if I were to come down here and duplicate these, we can see that it puts copy at the end of them. This integration will start to remove the copy from the end of those, so you don't have to manually do it. Cool, as we can see, they all got deleted. So I'm going to remove these now because we don't need those. I'm going to turn this integration off so it doesn't interfere with the other ones. Moving on, we'll go to the second integration. When an item is created, write this text to item name. So how this works is we can grab the item name down here, and in brackets we could put new. So I'll show you how this looks. So when an item is created, write this text to item name. So if I come down here and I create a new item, it's going to convert it to what I set inside of the integration. So as you can see, it is now Ryan, and in brackets we have new. So I'm going to delete this because we do not need that one. Moving on, we'll go to the next integration. I'm going to turn this one off. So the next integration is the same thing, but it's when column changes that it's going to write this text to item name. So we'll add this to our board. And we'll do status. Down here we can grab the item name. And then from here you can customize it how you would like. So how this integration will work is when this status changes, it's going to convert the name. As we can see, converted the name. Moving on, we'll go to the next integration. When any column changes, copy mirror column to this column. So we'll need to select our mirror column. And I'm actually really quickly going to add a new column before we do that integration. So we're going to do a text column. We'll just put input for this one. So when any column changes, copy mirror column to this column. So how this integration works, here's our mirror column. It's any change, so I could change this status, and it should put this mirror status inside of my input. And as we can see, working on it got put there. So moving on, we'll go to the next integration. When column changes, copy new value to this column. So we can copy, let's copy the date. So when status changes, copy date into the input text column. So how this will work is if I flip this status, the date September 17th should get pushed all the way over here. And as we can see, that got pushed. Moving on, we'll go to the next integration. So the next integration, when column changes, copy mirror column to this column. So when status changes, copy the mirror to our input column. So this one is triggered by a status. So any status flip should work here. As we can see, it copied our mirror status into our input column. Moving on, we'll go to the next integration. When button clicked, copy mirror column to this column. So I do not believe we have a button on our board, so we can add one real quick. So when buttons clicked, copy mirror to the input column. So down here, if we click this mirror right here should be copied over here. We'll give it a second. As we can see, stuck was put into the input column. Moving on, we'll go to the next integration. When column changes, copy special column to this column. So we can copy the name into the input. So when this status changes, the item name is going to get pushed over into the input column. And I'll do it for one more of these. So as we can see, those two item names have been pushed to the input spot. Moving on, we'll go to the last and final integration of the set. So the last integration, when column changes, write URL pattern and text pattern to link column. So when status changes, I can write and I don't have a link column, so I'm going to add one. So when status changes, it's going to write this URL as carbon, and it's going to store it in the link column. So we'll flip these three statuses down here. And if we scroll over, we can see that our link, www.carbonweb.co, is being displayed as carbon, and you're able to click on these and it should take you to the website. So that is it with column manipulation. If you need help setting these up or have any questions, feel free to reach out and we can help you. Thank you.